ITP 252, Task 9, Assignment Number 3, A Lesson Beyond Words. Edited from Reader's Digest version of the book by Mitch Albom, Tuesdays with Maury. It is the spring of 1976, my freshman year, at a university in Massachusetts. And I have my first class with Maury Schwartz. He has sparkling blue-green eyes, thinning silver hair, big ears, and tufts of graying eyebrows. When he smiles, it is as if you just told him the first joke on earth and you can't help smiling yourself. Maury is older than most of the other teachers, and I am younger than most of the students, having left high school a year early. I box at a local gym, so I appear tough. But because Maury does not look at me as a kid trying to be big, I relax. In sociology class, Maury teaches about being human and relating to others. Soon he and I begin to talk after class when the room has emptied. One day, I'm complaining about the confusion of my age, what is expected of me compared to what I expect of myself. Life is a series of pulls back and forth, Maury says. You want to do something, but you are bound to do something else. It's a tension of opposites, and most of us live somewhere in the middle. I suggested it sounds like a wrestling match, and I wondered who wins. Love wins. Love always wins, he says. I finish the course with him and enroll in other courses. We meet now and then just to talk, fatherly conversations that I cannot have with my own father. In my senior year at the university, Maury suggests I try an honors thesis. What should I write about, I ask. What interests you, he says. We discuss ideas and finally decide on sports. By spring, I have written 112 pages, and I hand it to him with pride. I had no idea that this paper was good training for my future job. On graduation day, 1979, I introduce Maury to my parents. He tells them, "You have a special boy here," and he hugs me. He asks me if I will keep in touch, and I quickly answer, "Yes, of course." I did not keep in touch, as I bounced around as a musician and then a sports writer. Ending up in Detroit, I lost contact with most of the people I knew in college. I worked at a very fast pace. I married, but didn't have any children. My work took all of my attention. I drifted away from my only brother when he became seriously ill. Occasionally, I thought about Maury and the things that he had taught me, but it was as if they were all from another life. Now, on my television screen, I learned that Maury was dying from ALS, Lou Gehrig's disease. It destroys your nerves, and often beginning with the legs and working up. By the end, your soul, perfectly awake, is like it is imprisoned. Maury decided he would walk the final bridge between life and death and talk about it. He held discussion groups and wrote. Ted Koppel, host of ABC's TV's Nightline, read an article about him and arranged to interview him. It was that program that I watched, as Maury said. Ted, when all this started, I asked myself, am I going to withdraw from the world or am I going to live? I decided to live, and at least try to live, the way I want, with dignity, courage, and humor. Will I be able to?